What in tarnation? I know that's what you're thinking right now, because that's how our viewers talk.
Yeah, and we like to get things that are fragile shipped to us.
It's actually fragile, and it's from the Italian word that means throw on the porch as hard as you can.
So hopefully, we haven't opened this box yet. Hopefully it's actually not broken.
We hope. We don't know. As much as we've opened, actually, we cut the tape. Let me tell you why. Because you don't even know why we're here yet. Maybe we're jumping too far ahead. So we wanted to see if there was a shinier box inside. That's all we did is cut the tape and look. There wasn't.
Nope.
The item in this box is ready to go. Out of this box. There is no shinier box. So what are we doing here? Why are these guys on a pong table with a cardboard box and standing up? What's wrong with them? Are they packing to move? No, they're not. Are we?
I mean, who knows? We could get $1 million offer to move our
We
show.
might. We sold our chairs to make ends meet.
We sold our chairs to pay for this box.
So, we are here with the Bambu Lab P1 series 3D printer.
And we're going to find out if this thing can truly be set up and running. They say maybe 15 minutes.
Yeah, give or take. We'll be lenient, you know.
But, Greg, have you ever set up a 3D printer before?
I've never even plugged one in.
All right, so we're going to see what happens. I've set up a couple of entry-level ones.
Yeah.
And had pretty terrible success out of them.
Pretty terrible success.
Yeah.
pretty amazing failures.
So, we're going to see if this thing truly does what's advertised, where it's supposed to just go.
Yeah.
No calibration.
Pretty much ready to go. Well, we're going to test that. So it's a little different video. You know, there's a lot of them out there right now. People setting them up and reviewing.
And we don't know a lot about 3D printers overall.
So we're going to see if a novice can set this up just out of nowhere.
And have it running in about 20 minutes.
You know, we'll give or take. We're not going to be unreasonable.
I mean.
But, you know, we won't start counting until we get the parts out. But anyway, why not? I mean, who better than me? I've never messed with one. I've seen them working. I think I saw his working one time, and that was about it.
Yeah.
So here we are on our pong table. Let's see what happens.
We're going to get started.
Okay, so what we did, we went ahead and just took it out of the box. That's it. Pulled the styrofoam out.
Except for the styrofoam.
Except for there's a little bit more in there. That was it. Just a little easier to work with on top of the table. So, gotta get these little pieces out. So, I cut the first step. I cut the zip ties, took the styrofoam out. We'll remove the screws as pictured with the Allen key.
So let's see what we got in our back. All right, let's see what we got in our box of goodies. We got a sample roll of filament, power plug. There you go.
A weed eater cable.
Oh, we got a
straw
screen, empty cardboard, some metal bracket. I think that's a nozzle cleaning tool inside there. A safety guideline. We don't need that. That looks like it's probably got some tools in it for you.
That's what I need.
So we got a couple of little tiny Allen stool screws back here for looks like the spool holder, which is this guy. It's just going to attach on the back like that, and then the spool will sit in there.
For spool holder. Look at that. They even labeled the little baggie. Okay. Well, that. It says secure with 2 screws from the accessory box.
There's other screws.
So there's other screws. There's plenty of screws.
You switch out the screws.
For spool holder. Look at that. They even labeled the little baggie. Okay.
Well, that's nice. All right.
That speed things up.
I'll add the spool holder.
Just so you guys can see what we're actually doing. just a little spot here for the spool holder.
Spool holder's installed.
Spool holder is installed. Okay, next step. Remove the 3 screws from an Allen key to unlock the hotbed. So that probably saves time versus us trying to sit here and rip the styrofoam out.
You know.
It's not as fun, but...
I mean, I guess it's less risk to break things, so, I mean, it's not as much fun for sure. Oh. That's surprisingly big. You're going to probably have to reach that one.
All right. Oh, there we go. Okay.
All right.
So it finally synced with his phone.
Get connected. What is my printer name?
Finally, let's run the self-test routine to check the status of the printer.
Unpack Rebooter is our printer.
I'm gonna hit OK, right?
Yeah, let's see what happens. See if we broke the styrofoam. Oh.
It says don't do it. Don't take it out. It's tempting, but don't do it.
Are we supposed to feed the filament already? Or is that after this step?
Doesn't say.
When was this?
No, it says follow the instructions on the screen for the calibration.
So it was about 3 minutes on the calibration thing. By the way, it says warning hot surface. Just you know, no 3D pen mishap. That's why we can't have nice things.
You can. And touch them.
With the smell of burning flesh.
That sounds like a...
What is it doing?
An old Atari. Okay. I'll be over here.
Is it? I don't think it's actually calibrating. I think it's just playing music for us, seeing all the notes it can go through.
It was getting louder and louder.
So I did read that a different model moves its motor to get the least amount of sound possible out of it, at the vibration amount. So I'm curious if that's what's doing because if this is the sound this thing makes, once this door's closed, you won't hear this thing at all. Or it's just gonna blow up. It's gonna just show up here. It's gonna say self-detonating. 3, 2.
We told you not to remove the styrofoam.
I mean, what's even making the noise? Nothing's moving.
It's calibrating. Don't decalibrate it.
I'm impatient. This is the weirdest sound. Your printer is ready. Enjoy printing.
Okay.
So, should we pull the styrofoam out now?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna get rid of that.
All right. So
feed the filament.
Feed the filament. All right. It says insert in the tube. Keep pushing until it cannot move forward.
There, you can see it rolling through. New firmware is available.
He fed the filament through there. There it is, and you can see it, like he said, through the tube. Kind of hard to see with the fan going, but you get the idea.
And we're doing a firmware update on the front. So
sweet.
I mean, it's going. Well, the download's quick, but normally that part's fast. So we'll see.
What we have left, you go to Bambu Studio and print something, and that's it. If that holds true, then yeah, this was well under the 20-minute mark.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing to it. I mean, yes, you got the variables of Bluetooth connecting. We did stop it for his to do that. You know, like you said, the download's nothing. I don't really count that kind of stuff because that's gonna just vary for everybody.
Yeah.
But man, in terms of snatching it out of the box and taking the zip ties off and finagling the little screws on the back, they weren't kidding.
The biggest issue always with 3D printers is the fact of calibrating, leveling, and to see if you actually get a print to stick.
On the little screen it says select the down with the underline, heat the nozzle to the recommended temperature for the filament. Picture shows 220. Press it several times until the filament comes out from the nozzle and cannot be pulled out from the tube anchor manually. Under the section called first print, now it says into Bambu Studio and hit create a project and then go.
See what happens.
So you can see the filament started to come out there after he heated it and then did those little steps on the control screen.
Alright, so a quick update. We grabbed a random keychain spinning orb off the Bambu website in what, about 20 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We tried to find something that would print quickly, which a lot of the stuff isn't too quick, but this one was like I think 30 something minutes total. So we were just doing a little mid. I know that's kind of outside the scope of how fast it is to set up, but we got to make sure it works what we did. So.
Yeah, because I mean part of it is the auto level, so it took probably what, 5 minutes to level before it started printing.
Yeah.
And then the other cool thing is it's got a little chute in the back that whenever it strings out the filament when it's heating up, it just shoots it out the back. So I'm gonna have to put a little container behind it, but it's going crazy fast. Hopefully our table's stable enough that it's not gonna do something funny, because it's
probably don't set these up on a Pong table.
Yeah, definitely, you know, probably something a little sturdier, but
yeah,
this
it
kind of
adds
our,
to the challenge.
you know.
So it's coming along. We just giving you, like you said, a little mid-run update, and we'll show you the results here in a little bit.
Until then, we're just gonna sit here and stare at this thing.
That's what we do.
All right.
Hey.
First print, success. Now, we might have skipped a page at the end of the quick start guide that's suggested to print a scraper. And they give you a blade and stuff, you know, that you put into the scraper that prints. So let's see if we can get this thing out.
Yeah, go ahead. You touch it.
Oh, it's toasty. It's on there. Let's see. Let's see if I can. We might have to edit the video after we decide to injure ourselves.
Here we go.
That's why we're here.
Just leave it there and print something else on top of it.
Or don't print a multi-part spinning keychain maybe as your first print. Man.
It works?
Yeah, I mean.
There we are. We can safely say we went through their 15-20 minute method. Everything worked out. It was not bad at all. And, you know, we don't know what we're doing.
No, I didn't even change any settings on the program. I just clicked print.
Yeah, a lot of self-calibrating. The software over there wasn't bad. Sync it up, take a few things out, let it do its thing. So they weren't kidding. You can have this thing up and running pretty darn quick.
And the quality of the print, I mean, for not doing anything, I mean, that kills any of the other 3D printers I've had.
They held up their part of the bargain, and even two guys like us were able to do it. But we're still unpacking it.
I mean, I'll go ahead and say that. Why not? I've got a good judgment of this thing. I'm excited. I get to actually 3D print stuff and not mess with settings. Oh yeah! Before I print one thing.
Like, subscribe, and if you want to set one of these up, there's nothing to it.
Yeah.
Good luck.
We did it.
Thanks a lot.